Hey guys, how you guys doing out there? Hopefully you're having a fantastic week. Hopefully you guys are getting some vacation time in so you can enjoy your summer a little bit. I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus. This is not a monthly reading. This is something that Spirit is wanting me to do. So it's going to be off because I just did a collective reading. But anyway, the messages that I got for Taurus coming in is that someone's wanting to come in, Taurus, and make you an offer. They're at a crossroads about it, but Spirit says they already know the answer. I feel like that this offer that they're making to a Taurus here could be a business owner, and I feel like this energy could be feeling conflicted because this energy could have went ahead and had communication with possibly their family about it here, about a wish fulfillment. I feel like this energy falls in and out of love really quick. Could be a twin flame to you. They're coming in, with a new beginning. They want, to turn over a new leaf. So this is a past life connection. And I feel like you could have dealt with somebody here that gaslit you a lot, So that's that. Your oracle cards that I got, that these two come out together here. This is a brand new deck. It's called Secrets of the Ancestor Oracles coming in. So obviously I'm going to have to do some reading on them because they're new to me. They're really pretty cards though. The first one that came out is you got Creature of the Air, Speed. And I was thinking that was a mermaid, but it's actually a snake. And I actually looked it up, and it said that I guess in certain countries they do have flying snakes. So we have Creature of the Air coming in, and this energy is, they get around relatively quick, we'll say, Speed, Creature of the Air. So we're going to read up on this card a little bit. Card's really pretty, though. It says, you are highly driven and running toward what you want in pursuit of your desires. The speed is evident, but where is the heart? If you are asking a yes or no question, this ancestor leaps forward with a slither to say no. Make decisions, speak your mind, slow down, and make aligned choices. Your passion and confidence are clear, it says. It says, if someone is coming at you, remember you don't have to attend every fight. You are invited to. Your reckless communication style is not working. Your ancestors are the most analytical. There is a difference between being assertive and ignorant or out of control. So, that's the Creature of the Air coming in. The next one that we have coming in that came out with this one is the Altar of the Air, Clarity coming in. So you have possibly one energy here that doesn't think before they leap, and we have another energy here that could listen to their intuition quite a bit here. Altar of the Air, clarity coming in. So we got somebody here that gets clarity fairly quickly on a situation where the other one kind of goes by the seat of their pants, right? So this one is all will be revealed. Are you watching and listening? Suddenly it will all make sense. It is also your season to speak the naked truth. Even if your voice shakes, your own personal sword of truth can cut through all the bullshit. The ancestor comes through in times of breakthrough, in fresh starts. This is a paradigm shift. She pushes you towards your life purpose energy. If you haven't already experienced at least one classic light bulb moment, you are about to. So, that's those two. So your love oracles that came out is Hand. And I just did the collective reading, and this card came out too. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand and gambling. So don't put all your cards on the table for somebody else to see, right? Not everybody has to know what your next plan of action is, right? So Hand of Cards. And the other one that came out is Not Today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So something here is not going to be happening. So someone here is still feeling hurt over a situation. So we're going to get these cards out and get them shuffled up for you, Taurus, and see what's cracking. Usually I don't have signs until I'm ready to do, the monthly readings, and thinking, well, this is what Spirit wants, and this is what Spirit's going to get, right? So there's got to be a Taurus out there that needs to know a message. So. Overall energy for the reading is the Knight of Cups. So somebody that's coming in could be a water sign. They don't have to be. They can just be in their emotions, but they're coming in to make an offer. I feel like you're not going to see something coming towards. You got somebody here that wants to come into union with you. They could still be thinking on the negative of a situation, especially if this is a past life connection. This energy has a wish fulfillment here to have equal give and take, and they're going to come in and make an offer. So, what's coming in, Spirit, for Taurus? What do they need to see? Right here. Yeah, you got someone here that's, I feel like somebody here could have walked away from a situation. Like I said, this is a past life connection. Somebody here walked away from a situation here once before, I feel like. And I feel like someone here has sent some sort of a message, and now they're feeling stuck and burdened. I can kick myself in the butt for doing this. With the Hangman coming in, Cancer, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart. Someone here is trying to have strength with this. So we do have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Hermit coming at the bottom. This is coming off eerily similar to the collective reading I just did. You could be dealing with 3 people here that are actually feeling stuck. And I feel like someone here is trying to have strength so they can come in quickly with the Queen of Swords here and take action and speak their truth here, Someone here is trying to manifest somebody that lives at a distance. You get Cupid's arrows coming in. Someone here wants to work on things here that's been feeling mentally trapped for a while. What is the challenge? The challenge is in divine timing. We have the Karmic Wheel coming in. And we've got your energy here. This commitment, higher power here, Taurus, your energy. You could be dealing with a Libra here that's wanting to take a leap of faith towards you. And this is going to come in divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to be the challenge. We have Justice, we have the Fool, and we have the Hierophant, your energy coming in. This energy definitely wants communication. Somebody here could still be healing from a situation, or someone here could already be healed. That wants some sort of a victory with you. What is the root of this? Root of this. There we go. Almost at the floor. Alrighty here. Let's see what we got going on. You got somebody definitely coming in, looking at a new beginning. They want to make some sort of headway with you with the Seven of Pentacles coming in. This energy is adamant about making progress. Right now, they could be feeling stuck. They could be getting an epiphany about this, whatever. But you could have a fire sign coming in, Leo, also known as the Yes card. This energy here, it also wears their, heart on their sleeve, I feel like. They let it, they don't hold anything back. And I feel like if you ask a question, you're going to get a direct answer. They're not going to be, it's no beating around the bush with this energy. They're very, very truthful and to the point. And then you've also got a King of Swords coming in, possibly an Aquarius here that's wanting to move on from a situation. So you could be dealing with 2 different energies here. Somebody here is coming in and they're going to take, have the strength they need to come in and make some sort of offer. Ace of Wands, the Sun, and the Six of Swords coming in. Somebody here that's looking at progress could be going through the dark night of the soul. This could be, rebirth, trying to rebirth something that ended, could be years ago, right? So this energy is kind of at a crossroads here, as to whether things are going to pan out here, because someone here could be feeling wounded and guarded here. There's someone here that's wanting to move on from a situation. They're trying to make a judgment call themselves here about 3 people, So what's crowned in this reading? Crown in the reading. What's crowned in the reading is I feel like you're trying to have communication towards with someone here that hasn't healed from a situation. They could still be healing it, and it's just creating them to want to fight with you. With the five of Swords, because this energy hasn't given themselves time to heal, right? So somebody here that you're trying to have communication with is just they're gonna fight it off, and it's because they haven't healed yet. This energy wants some sort of a victory, I feel like, but they're keeping themselves mentally trapped about it with the Eight of Swords coming in. If I do this, is this going to end up the same results again? So somebody here is fighting it. They could be fighting their own healing, and just to keep themselves trapped, so they can't feel, they can't open their heart to anybody else that might be interested if they're not healed. So somebody here might be fighting their own progress when it comes to healing. So somebody's feeling stuck, and it could do to with an Emperor here. There was some sort of a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups here with an Emperor. Whether you could be dealing with an Aries, this could be a business owner, whatever this is. This could even be a father figure. There was some sort of missed opportunity. I feel like, Taurus, there could be numerous different things that you haven't let yourself heal from. And this way, it kind of keeps your heart closed off to having any feelings towards anything else, right? So you do have the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Emperor coming in. Somebody here could be kind of toying with the idea, about making an offer here, but they keep putting themselves back in their own false prison. Well, if I haven't healed from something, then I can't move on, and if I can't move on, then there won't be any chance for me to get hurt again, right? So I feel like somebody here is basically having their own self-destructive, for somebody here could have held back from a father figure here. They could have held back from telling this energy how they really felt, and then something happened and it became a missed opportunity, right? And it was all because somebody held back with that Four of Pentacles. They didn't tell somebody how they really felt. They may have cared about this person immensely, and maybe looked at them as their own father. You know what I mean? They could have been there for most of someone's life here, but because somebody held back from not saying how they really felt, or how they really felt for them, it became a missed opportunity. And that's generally what happens when we do that, right? So, in the past, what do we have in the past for Taurus? Sometimes things left unsaid cause more damage than they do if you just say it, right? And then when something happens, then we don't have a chance to express how we feel anymore. That opportunity is lost. So, in the past year, it's saying someone here moved on. Someone here that could have been going through the dark night of the soul. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio here in the past, came in and made an offer, and someone didn't accept it. They moved on with the Six of Swords. They moved on to calmer waters in the past. I feel like this father figure, Taurus, was working on coming in and making some sort of apology to you. Could have been an offer or an apology. But I feel like someone here that was going through the dark night of the soul here at the time decided to just move on from this and maybe make an offer to something else. With the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles coming in, they could have made an offer to a Sagittarius here. But somebody just moved on from this in the past. Because I feel like somebody here was in their head that, could have had panic attacks, nightmares here. And it could be, to do with a soulmate with 3 other people, So what is in the near future? Yeah, in the near future, we got cycles that are ending out. Endings bring new beginnings, right? Yeah, you possibly got something coming you don't see here with a cycle that's ending out. Yeah, I feel like you could be trying to be sneaky here with someone. It could be with a Pisces, or just you're coming off trying to be sneaky here. Or you could appear to be being sneaky. But something that you're not seeing is there's going to be a cycle that ends here because someone can't make up their mind. They could be toying with an idea. This could be about a relationship with family, friends, or love. So somebody here could be just toying with it here. And there's going to be some sort of cycle that ends. We do have your energy coming in with the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Moon, and the World. So you're being sneaky, secretive with someone here. And you may not see something coming here, in the near future. And it has to do with love, with the Ace of Cups. While somebody here is waiting around, refusing to heal, holding back from any opportunity, right? Something's going to pass you by here. And it could be your happiness that passes you by with that 10 of Cups coming in. Because someone here can't decide, what they want in their life. Or who they want in their life. There's not enough give and take here, if you like, when it comes to trying to get anything off the ground. So, how does this energy see the situation? How do they see this? Okay. Someone here has wish fulfillment. You could be dealing with a High Priestess here coming in. Cancer, Pisces, someone that has water in their chart, very intuitive here. Could be psychic, medium, whatever here. Has wish fulfillment here. But I feel like there's challenges here. Possibly they feel like there's challenges with you here because there could be someone here that could be still needing to heal from a heartbreak. From a third-party situation or some sort of heartbreak here. This energy feels like this would be challenging. To try to have this with you because you could still be needing to heal, a situation. This energy looks at you like you still may be wanting to be, being a player, playing the field. You can take it on this Empress energy, whether it's male or female. You know what I mean? Somebody here is looking like, they don't know if there's any hope between you and them. Because they feel like you're not healed and you still may want to date or play the field. With the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands coming in. This energy could be single as a Pringle, independently owned and operated. They're able to stand on their own 2 feet here. That has wish fulfillment. But they feel this energy's feeling lonely. They could be feeling left out, and I feel like they have to handle a lot of challenges on their own. And this could be you as well. That feels this way. You could be dealing with something that keeps you chained to something, whether it's something that, stubbornness is keeping you chained to a job or chained to a place. This could be addictions even, or whatever here. Something's keeping you chained to a situation that may not be real healthy, So how does friends and family see this? Definitely a different reading than I've done for you in a while, Taurus. So, got to be hitting on someone out there. So, yeah. Yeah, this is what friends and family are seeing towards it. You're holding back on your own happiness. You have wish fulfillment. You have dreams. But there's a lot of indecision with this Knight of Pentacles coming in. Your energy's coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of indecision here, even with communication with family. With family and finances here. They can see that, you don't make sound decisions. You may come across and say, I'm going to do this, and then the next week everything changes. And it's because you haven't made a definite plan for your life. There's a lot of indecision here, even with communication, with the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords coming in. That your family is seeing here that you're holding back out on your happiness. You could have happiness here if you wanted it. You have wish fulfillment here, but you've got so much indecision, you can't get out of your own way. And this is causing you to feel wounded and guarded and on the defensive here, even with family. Even if they come off and tell you what they really think, you may think they're being judgmental or they're judging you. So this puts you on the defensive, but they're actually they're seeing. They're kind of like they're giving me that song. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. That people get a better vision of you than you do of yourself, right? So this is what they're seeing. You have chances to be happiness. You have chances to have that, but because you feel like someone here in a family dynamic is judging you, is putting you on the defensive with the Nine of Wands. You feel like they're judging you with the Judgment coming in, right? And I feel like this could also be trying to reconcile with the family dynamic as well. So, what is in the hopes and fears? Yeah, hopes and fears is somebody here is going to be walking away from things that don't serve them. With the Eight of Cups here coming in. This is what someone's going to be doing. We have the Devil coming in. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. But I feel like, wait a minute here. Another one popping. Yeah, we have a Tower coming in too here. Tower's coming in. It slipped over. I didn't see it. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone here is coming in. I feel like you could be dealing with 3 people here that are coming in quickly. That's taking swift action to come in and make a small offer here. But someone here that's feeling lonely and left out is going to walk away. And this may create a Tower with you, with the Capricorn coming in, Devil coming in here. Because I feel like somebody here is getting tired of being by themselves. They're getting tired of, doing things alone. I feel like somebody here is wanting to have a sidekick here, Yeah, you could be dealing with a young fire sign here that would like to offer a couple of, but they can see that you're very closed off to your emotions and in your happiness with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You're very closed off to this idea, so I feel like that's why this energy hasn't made this offer. Because I feel like they feel like it may drive you away, because they can see that you're not ready. So we're going to do some clarifying. I may end up just telling you what I've already told you. But I feel like this reading is very clear, as to, changes and stuff that need to be made, So, gonna get this deck up. These, actually, all three decks here are brand new decks except for the Love Oracle cards. So, and when I do my monthly readings, I wanted to put out there that, I'm gonna try something different. Is if, when I get ready to do my monthly readings, I'll put it back out again. But I'm gonna, see how many more subscribers that I can actually get, because if I can get quite a few more, I may have people, put comments down, and I'll take people's names and put them in for a drawing for a free reading. You know what I mean? That just trying to make some sort of headway, because things have been pretty slow here for a while. And I've been actually debating myself whether to, keep this channel, keep the channel up, because it doesn't seem like I'm making a whole lot of headway here, though. So, if you could, like, subscribe, and share, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Hangman and Strength coming in. Hangman and Strength. And again, energy was popping there for a minute ago. Now all of a sudden it's not. So this here. Clarify this hangman and strength. Popping up here. Yeah, King of Swords coming at Aquarius here. So someone here that's feeling stuck, feeling burdened, and they're trying to have strength. I feel like it's going to come in and speak their truth. Well, the King of Swords coming in. So you're dealing with an air sign here that's feeling burdened about a situation. Yeah. I feel like someone here has been looking at progress with the situation, but they're not they feel like, you know, they're focusing on the negative part of this situation that they're looking at, and it's creating them to feel more burdened here with the Ten of Wands here. So someone here that's trying to have strength here may be speaking their truth here about keep coming into union with someone. You know, we're not spending enough time together. There's not enough equal give and take. You know what I mean? And I'm feeling, you know, kind of left out here. You know. And this could be with you. I feel like you have came in and, you know, possibly made offers to this energy here, possibly, but I feel like it's not, you know, that much. It's not quite often here. I feel like someone here is feeling challenged here with someone from their past. You could be dealing with a father figure. You could be dealing with an older brother, something like this. So someone here is feeling challenged with someone from their past here, but I feel like someone here is going to speak some clarity here pretty soon, if they haven't already. You know, it's going to take strength for this energy. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. What is coming in divine timing? Coming in divine timing. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, saying in divine timing, you're going to be moving very slowly. You're trying to manifest this. You want some sort of victory here with, you know, wish fulfillment and commitment, Taurus. So you are trying to manifest it, even though you had a lot of indecision here before. You know, I feel like you're trying to make some sort of effort. You're trying to manifest, coming in slow, but you're coming right, slow and steady wins a race. So in divine timing, you're going to come in. This is Cupid's arrows coming in like a herd of turtles for wish fulfillment. With a star coming in. It could be with an Aquarius, or it could be just someone here that you could see yourself being with, right? So we've got the Magician, the Six of Wands here, and the Four of Wands. So you're looking at having some sort of victory with some sort of commitment. You're trying to turn over a new leaf. And this is going to come in divine timing, coming out again. So, yeah. So let's see, the root of this. Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the King of Swords is the root of this. Yeah. Yeah, we get Ten of Cups coming in. Yeah. This is the root of this. Someone has wish fulfillment. They're trying to temper their emotions. You could be dealing with this High Priestess. They're trying to temper their emotions. They have, you know, they want to be happy. Someone here is going to look at progress. Someone here could have, it could be a King of Cups and a King of Swords. So somebody here could have options between two. And they're looking at progress with both of these energies. Could be dating, don't have to be. But someone here decided they want to be happy. This is going to be the root of someone going to come in and speak their truth. You could be dealing with a High Priestess, and Spirit is showing this is the way. This energy is trying to temper their emotions. They don't want to push this, you know. So they're trying to come in and, you know, see if they can turn over a new leaf. But somebody here could be looking at progress between these two energies. This could be you, this could be them, you know. Yeah, you got Leo coming in, trying to have strength. Trying to have strength, to have patience, to possibly come in and make an offer here. You know, even though they're not sure how it's going to turn out, somebody here is still going to try, you know. So, clarify the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Cups crown in the reading. Go through that time. Yeah, yeah, it's showing that you're fighting with yourself to come in and make an offer here. You know, when it comes to commitment, marital home stability, a living situation, whatever, this even could be even coming into union. You're fighting with yourself to come in and make some sort of an offer. Because I feel like you're feeling mentally trapped here, and you know things ain't fair, right? You know things ain't balanced out and fair, and I feel like you could feel that, you know, if you don't try something, something's going to end here. There's going to be a cycle that ends, you know, and it could be with you. It could be a missed opportunity with you. So this energy could be feeling that way, or you could be feeling that way about them, or you guys could both be mirroring each other, you know. Yeah, but we do have the Four of Wands, Justice, and the High Priestess. So somebody is trying to find balance in their life, you know, where they can make themselves happy along with, you know, getting the, you know, daily things done. You know, I think it's this making you feel burdened here. It could be causing panic attacks and everything, you know. So, clarify the Two of Pentacles for the near future. Yeah, this is the way coming in. Somebody here that's going through death and rebirth here, needs to make a decision here. Spirit saying this is the way. This is the way. Someone here needs to make some sort of decision. Right now, they're just kind of toying with it, you know. Yeah, got it coming back in underneath. Someone here's got to make a judgment call, you know. With the Two of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Death card coming in. This could be other things as well here. Not just to deal with relationships. This could be your health, could be your job, could be anything. Someone here has got to make healthier decisions for themselves, you know. Yeah, in order to have equal give and take. You know, someone here has got to do the healing. Your energy's coming in with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You need to heal yourself so that you can have a life to look back on and say, this is what I did with my life. You know what I mean? You need to do that healing that you need to do, Taurus, to be able to work through this, to be able to have a new beginning again, you know? Because I have a feeling someone here isn't happy. We have conflict. Someone's feeling conflicted with the way that things are going, you know? Clarify the Star, the Seven of Wands, and the Empress as to how this energy sees this. Yeah, they're seeing that you're from the past here, or they're from the past. And somebody here has wish fulfillment. Could be dealing with a twin flame. There could be challenges here. And it could be because, you know, there might be, things that were talked about here as far as getting together here. But I feel like someone here keeps going ghost. They don't follow through, you know. With the Six of Cups, the twin flame, and the Hermit coming in. Somebody here keeps going into Hermit mode. They may go ghost. This has to do with wish fulfillment with someone from your past. You know, there's no balance here. There's no equal give and take, you know. I feel like this energy from your past wants to have a victory. They want to have some sort of commitment with you, but there's no balance. You know, somebody here needs to find some sort of balance in their life from work and play. You know, with a Six of Wands, a Four of Wands, and Justice coming in. Someone here needs to balance things out, you know. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. This is how friends and family see this. Yeah, they're saying that you're feeling mentally trapped about taking any kind of action. You feel like you're strapped, that you don't have time to have any kind of a social life at all. And I feel like this could be putting, you know, emotions are running high here within a family dynamic. Yeah. Yeah, you could be holding back from someone that lives at a distance from you, from taking any kind of action, to make any kind of offer. You know, this is what friends and family are seeing. Yeah, and Spirit's giving me Taurus, time waits for nobody, right? You know, it's time to heal and have some sort of a life with yourself. 8 of Cups in the Tower coming in for the outcome. Yeah, it's going to be some sort of a missed opportunity here. Yeah, King of Wands, the Moon, and the 4 of Cups. You're possibly not going to see this coming here, or they're not. You know, somebody here that's feeling wounded and guarded here is going to have a missed opportunity because someone's going to move on. Yeah. Someone's going to move on here. Someone here could have options. They could be keeping it a big secret, you know. This could be this fire sign you're dealing with. Could have more than one option. They could be keeping it a secret here. Someone here's going to walk away. And I feel like someone's not going to see it with the moon coming in. It's going to cause it's going to put somebody here right back on the defensive again. And it's because someone's having positive movement forward. So there's going to be a missed opportunity. That's why I said somebody here that just keeps arting around and they don't actually do anything. You know what I mean? You got somebody that's interested in you, and I feel like, you know, they're just going to say, if I wait, you know, forever for this energy, I'll be too old to do anything anyway, you know. You know, this energy I feel like is going to move on here. And I feel like you're going to get some sort of message. With the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Swords coming in. It's going to be a message here. It could be this fire sign you're dealing with. They could be dealing with family and finances as well here. And I feel like someone here is going to take a leap of faith here. They may try to come in and make an offer to this energy here, because they know this energy's got some sort of wish fulfillment, but I feel like someone here doesn't feel like there's going to be enough give and take here, because distance could be a factor as well. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.